Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Novgorod. And we're still going for that Frozen Assets achievement, in which we have to have 90% of the trade power in the White Sea trade node and have to have that trade node be the most powerful trade node in the world. It is currently 10 PM where I am, but I just can't stop warring here. So let's continue some more expansion, one more episode of expansion, just one more episode, right? And then I'm gonna go to bed or something. Good, not that you care. We're currently in a war against Afghanistan and its allies, and nobody has ever gone wrong as invading Afghanistan, so I don't see why we would. And we actually got one bad defeat in Afghani mountains, in, I think, over here on Herat. Maybe no, that's not mountains. I think we got it on mountains, but maybe it was even in Herat. Because we quite underestimated the amount of Indian allies that Jaunpur would bring in. I mean, the amount of Indians, actual live Indian people that Jaunpur would send in to die in the Afghani mountains. But by now Jaunpur has been shattered and yeah, probably already almost willing to leave the war, I would bet. Not quite, maybe, but we actually have taken some land from Jaunpur here. Well, our vassal Rostov has. We're set to siege focus, and then they went, okay, let's go to India, let's siege down India. And no, they don't want out yet, but very, very close for just a white piece. Don't think that we need to white piece them out. There could be other better options, but a white piece is in the cards very soon. What would those better options be? I don't know, maybe steering trade. I think that's the only real thing we could get from them. That could be interesting to us. Crush another Jaunpuri stack and win the siege of Merv. So now we should be able to sue out Transoceania for all that they have. Stop them from sieging down my land willy-nilly here. We have some claims, right? This is not what I was looking for at all. Sunni, yeah, we have claims on Kish and Kujand. And Merv. So let's take Kish, Kujand, and Merv. And then think about what else we want to take. That's a set of trade in... That's in Chagatai. So we don't care about that. The rest is just normal land in the Samarkand trade node. Any good trade goods. Fish, cattle, grain. Nothing of interest. There's some iron up here. Slightly better. Well, this is pretty horrible. I mean, this is tea, right? Tea is pretty good. Right? I think tea is pretty good. 2.48, not insane. But not horrible. Now, where were they tea? The tea provinces again? Trade goods, okay. Tashkent in Shishirmkent. So could try to get these. What would that do aggressive expansion wise? It would add Chagatai to the list. Does the list still contain the Ottomans? Don't think it does. No, -17. Ottomans are fine now with us. So Ottomans, Hungary, we don't have to care about anymore for the coalition. It's great. So actually it's only the people that are in this list, which is Muscovy, which we don't care about, Transo, which we don't care about, Afghanistan, which we don't care about, only Chagatai, so this will be fine. We do need to make them do this. Ongoing battles -8 is gonna have to go away, and then... war score 67%? Wait, that must be the wrong piece there. Need to talk to you. And take, what is it? Kish, Merv, Karshi? No, Kujand, Tashkent, and Shugmed. Okay, you would say yes. Good. And ducats? Good. Goodbye, Transoceania. Some overextension. This time I'm gonna try to remember to think about that overextension. Core. Spend some of that extra admin. And have one less annoyance in this war. One less person that can send random stacks into my land. This battle here is hopefully ending. Yeah, it was pretty expensive. We lost 13,000 men. They lost a lot less. So they actually fought really well in these mountains. Once again, I attacked into Afghani mountains. Lost conquest against Transoceania. That is acceptable. You actually ran not very far. Kinda want to catch you again, even if it is in mountains. You have no morale. I'm not catching you. But I will. Do I grab a general? Kinda need one. Am I gonna get one in time? Maybe. Maybe. Let's start sending you into Gore. Oh, you can't really walk into Gore anyway. So, peace offer from Afghanistan. I think I want peace on my own terms, Afghanistan. Thank you very much, though. This is all done. We caught them here. Should have shift consolidated. Didn't, but this is alright. Stack wipe them for not a lot of losses. Now we should be able to push them to the borders of India and then make sure that they don't leave India ever again. This war. What are you, though? Fars with 6,000 troops. You know what? I'm going to send this stack to deal with the Farsians. And I'm going to send this stack to sit in Samarkand. Too many troops to coordinate. It's just to get rid of some of those. How are we doing in the age? We need to build universities, right? And to accept Muscovite. Muscovite after we annex Rostov, but university building we can do now. Buildings, universities, and probably good reasons to spend build universities in specific places. But they don't do much. They reduce development costs and don't cost the building slot, essentially. So, yes, if we could know where we want to develop, then we could do some sort of positive thing around that. As it is, I'm just gonna build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 universities. Fine. You guys. Where did you even come from, Najd? And John Puri, even not here. Whoa, 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 whoa. You guys. That said, we can probably peace out Jaunpur. We can. We have 14% war score. We can even make them pay me like war reps. It's fine. We're not going for steer trade here at the moment. Let's just go war reps and get them out of here. Breaking of alliances would be interesting. But we don't think we can do that yet. Alliance to Afghanistan. Oh, we can. So let's do that then. They would give me a tiny bit more, but not a lot. Some money here. 200 ducats. 250. 250 ducats. Get out, Jaunpur. Fine. Won the siege of something. We're at 91% against Afghanistan, actually. Could probably just piece those out too. Ignore the rest of those people. We do need a diplomat though. That dealt with that carpet siege, which is good. We're not going to be in time to deal with that carpet siege, however. I don't think 29 days is probably not gonna work out. Fars I could probably piece out, but Najd is probably very happy to still be in this war, and we, as we know, have no diplomats. So yeah, we're gonna take a tiny bit of devastation up here. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. There's my diplomat, Afghanistan. How about you give me all I want and more? All I ever wanted. Kabul. Yes, it's your capital, but it's also the center of trade up here. And then look for state borders. Reduce border gore. How are we doing on... okay. Muscovy, Trans-O, Afghanistan don't matter, but Chagatai, Khorasan, Multan, Malwa, Baluchistan, and Jaunpur doesn't really matter. It's a lot of people who care. None of them particularly relevant. I don't think that Chagatai, Khorasan, Multan, Malwa are going to coalition me in Baluchistan. Doesn't seem really likely. Malva is kind of big, Baluchistan is kind of big, but this seems unlikely. I don't even border any of those people. I border Khorasan. They could technically declare their war. It's a lot of aggressive expansion. No, that puts the Ottomans in there. Then the coalition would be dangerous. So this is a coalition, potentially, but it's not a scary coalition. And Baluchistan and Malva are going to drop out in probably 2 years. That leaves Chagatai, Khorasan, Multan. Because Jaunpurs will also be out, and they're not even in. I think this is fine. Overextension-wise, gives us 51%. I think we're good. Yes. I'm just going to do this. Let's do this. And then I'm going to ask you to... Am I fine with a peace deal here? A truce? I guess making a large truce is fine. That means that we're essentially limited to for the next war to either go to Sweden or to attack Muscovy in 3 years, which is fine. Question is just whether we want a larger truce. Can't make them steer trade anyway. You know what? I'm gonna just do this. Not even ask for money. Just take some land, take their capital, and what about forts? How are we doing about forts here? Geographic fort level. It's a fort in Herat. We know that, in theory. If I take that, the Ottomans and Hormuz come in, so I can't do that. If I do this, still have the Ottomans and Hormuz, so we're not taking the fort. Fine. Just taking this. It's gonna be alright. And we're not gonna be coalesced upon, I hope. Send demand. Alright. Now. Let's bring our troops home. To places where they can stand and reduce unrest. Like here, and here, and not there, there, and then you guys, I don't know, walk here for now. And then you don't really need to hunt down anybody anymore, but we have some potential unrest up here, so let's take care of that. Alright. Core. That's why we picked up Kabul. Gain 1 base tax in Königsberg. We lost conquest, of course. No coalition forming just yet. Ooh, the Cossacks. For the first time we have the Cossacks actually in an event here. Recording for so long, my white wine is getting warm. So I don't really care about the Cossacks at all. But I kind of don't want the Burghers to gain 10 influence. Unless something's dropping off. Which, it's 30 right now in 5 years. That's a lot of years. 5 years at 12 is just 60 points though. So we could be fine doing this. Support the Burghers. Did the Cossacks actually do anything to me? Now that they're unhappy? No, they just don't exist. Good. I could invest into the next military idea. How are we doing on tech, though? 45% ahead of time? I don't think I take that idea at the moment. Also not taking admin tech. Still integrating stuff, so not taking that Diplotech. Yeah, this is ticking up. This is stuff. That's all according to planish. Trans-O separatists could be kind of big because we took a bunch of land from Trans-O overall. Do we need new claims on Muscovy? I think we do, right? We only have 3 years or something to do it. So let's go. So my heir will die, potentially. We have a decent heir. He is a babbling buffoon, otherwise he's decent. So we could pray, and that could potentially give us a bunch of legitimacy, or we could spend some ducats to reduce the chance of him dying. Let's spend some ducats. He still died. And we get a 203 heir? I am very tempted to disinherit you. I will disinherit you. Let's find a new heir. Now, if we die now, we get into a personal union, which would be horrible. But I didn't want a 203 heir. Ooh, could get a daughter. 341, average claim. Or national unrest and no chance of... I guess the daughter's better than the 203 or whatever that was. I mean, this is almost average stats. Average claim. It's not great. But yeah. Hello, Martha. Let's have a female rule for a bit. That's okay. Completely okay with me. Converted Samarkand. And we integrated Rostov. And the Ottomans have sown discontent. Bohemia, once again, not longer great power. Integrated Rostov. Decision, form Russia. So we will become an empire. Are we not an empire yet? I think we are an empire, yes. We will obtain new missions. Oh, we actually get Russian missions. For the first time since the new mission system, I'm not going to have to play anymore with the whole... these generic missions. That's interesting. I wish this showed you how many you already have. Because if we're like one-off, I might just build that first. Create a grand fleet. That's probably never gonna happen. I mean, these are interesting missions, but they're not insane. I think we'll just go for Russia here. Lose our trader, which is sad, but fine. And then be happy with the new Russian ideas, because most of our ideas are not very useful, right? Prestige, missionary strength is good. This does nothing anymore because we're no longer a republic. The trader would be nice. Manpower, we have tons of. And I think Russia even gets more. Light ship costs. Mercenary maintenance, Diplo rep. Okay, let's wait until we've annexed Samtske because of the Diplo rep loss. And then we form Russia. Also, keep converting while we have that missionary strength, I guess. Get rid of some Shia here. And give some land to some... Wait, let's look for states first. Because I'm sure we inherited a bunch of good states. Vladimir, Galish, and Ryazan in that order. Where was it? Vladimir. Ryazan, sure. And Galish. Oh, we are at state cap. That's unfortunate. Then give some land to the boyars and the clergy. These numbers are really good, really easy to read. Red numbers on green ground. It's awesome. Ooh, this is gigantic. Did I just develop that? I probably developed that. 37. No, I want something with high autonomy. So some of the new land. This looks like boyar land to me. Kasimov. And the clergy gets something that has high admin. Maybe. I mean, Rostov, I guess. It's not a cent of trade, right? No. Let's just give that to the clergy. It's fine. Like that. Should now be happy. What? Did I give both to the clergy? Did I fail to give the... No, I gave that to the boyars. It just wasn't enough. Interesting. Have this. That's going to be enough then. Fine. Now. We picked up another cent of trade, right? In Moscow? Yes. That kind of wants to be burgher territory. Can we? No, burghers are already in disaster. And in big disaster. When I did... No, it's a fine disaster for now. Okay. So when are we integrating these guys? Unknown. You have 50 Liberty Desire? Wherever that happened, but how about we don't divert trade then? So when am I gonna annex you? In May 1633, wow. Very low base integration there. Anyway, we can... We already have this Diplorep guy. We already have the Diplorep quest. Phew. So we're waiting a bit. Do I try to build manufactories? What do I get for building manufactories? Ducats. And production efficiency. That's pretty cool. And probably would already have fulfilled... Yes. Which gives us a fine buff. Not an insane buff, but a fine buff. Let's try to build some more manufactories. Maybe we get lucky here and hit the right number. I don't think we are close to 20 yet. But hey, you never know. Can I see this? It should be colored, right? All the yellow ones. And the blue ones? Why? You have a farm estate. Okay, and Novgorod, or this place, has... Was it this place? It was blue? Yellow, I mean? Peshkov. Why can I not build here? Do you just don't have building slots? Okay, so blue has it already. Yellow is just no building slots. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we need to build 6 more at the cost of rounded to 500. So that is 3,000 ducats, which we really don't have at the moment. Actually don't have a lot of ducats at all. Where did all my ducats go? Oh, I built a big army, right? Still want to build this thing in a Samarkand, but we're not going to fulfill that before we form Russia. Fine. It's fine. Why was I waiting for forming Russia? Because I wanted to integrate. Maybe. I mean, the integration is going to take forever here. So I'm losing too much money. That is way too much money I'm losing. Why? Fleet, fort. Corruption is very expensive. Because of overextension. That's going to fix itself. Also, is it time to tear down these forts? I don't know. I just don't know. Probably should be. But then my only way of even remotely stopping these enemies from constantly carpet sieging my land while my armies are elsewhere. Venice's Trade League has disbanded. Also, my glass of water is empty. So that's nice. Money-wise, still negative. I mean, we're probably paying through the nose for advisors. Yeah, this Diplorep advisor is super expensive. We did decline to take the cheaper one earlier. Now getting punished for it, I guess. Yeah, form Russian nation, I really want to. So wish I had a better heir. So I wish we didn't have a million rebels coming up. Trans-O. Mostly Trans-O. Disaster. We have to do something. I don't want to lose ducats. Murom. It's a decent place. Kinda don't want it to have a million autonomy, so let's lose more ducats. I might have to find a way to gain some ducats at some point, or fire an advisor, which I really don't want to do. Some cores coming in, that should help with the money. Right? Yep. They are the Trans-O separatists. There are. Are you a decent army? Just infantry. I wouldn't call that a decent army. Let's march these guys in. We might get some more separatism here from that. Probably will. Yep. More cores coming in. That should make me more money. Ottomans insulted me. Fine. Deceitful scum. I don't really care. Almost up on admin again. We're still ahead of time. No, you want to go back to here. Deal with the unrest. Cores coming in. I think once we have all the cores, we should be fine on money. And our army is reinforced. Ottomans preparing to attack the Mamluks. Sure, you do you. Samarkandian unrest is super low, so you guys could probably sit in Termes instead. And with the unrest this low, you guys can start drilling. Do I not have... Where's my third general at? 1, 2. Where's general number 3? Oh, up here? Fine, drill. Now, New World Diamonds. Money, Castile and Brazil gains prestige. Price of gems reduces. That's gonna be kinda good, because that means that the Ottoman trade node gets worse. Which is one of our competitors. And I don't think we have gems. There's admin. I can't state anything else, so I guess we're back to developing in some place. Sutomir was fine, right? Yeah. And what about Kashin? Kashin looks fun. What's that minus 20? Prosperity minus 10, nothing minus 20. Kashin. Why do you have minus 20 development cost? Oh, university. Right. Good thing we built that. Let's put some in here. And we should have the university thing fulfilled then. We do. And we want to accept Muscovite, I think. So we fulfill the third one. Or we already accept Muscovite. So all this time we could have taken something else. Like Uzbek, I guess. Or Uralic. Am I going to conquer any more of any of those? Uzbek, tiny bit. Uralic doesn't seem like it. Also tiny bit maybe. Let's just take Uzbek, because there's Samarkand is the Uzbek one, right? You're Uzbek? Yes. Yeah, let's accept Uzbek. Mostly to fulfill our age objective and to get some more bonuses out of Samarkand. Nice. Now, spy network on Muscovy. So let's claim a thing. What is it we want to claim? 9, 10 with a farm estate. That's pretty good. They've been building a lot of manufactories. I like that. Yeah, Vetluga is going to be mine. How do we get more Diplo rep? I don't think we can. No longer can we get the quest that gives you... Ah, there we go, anyway. Annex subjects, excellent. Now, we ate you, we are done... Well, we're not done with the missions, but I think we switch anyway. It's gonna take too long before we have the 20. And create ground fleet. We're never going to expand overseas, so this is not going to happen. So we could just get this. That doesn't matter. Imperial Conquest would be very nice, but I think we're switching to Russia now. Let's do that as the last act of this episode. Looming disaster, yes. You know what? Form the Russian nation. And yes, please, I do want the new traditions and ambitions. So, we got, what, a new mission tree? No. Yes, it's an expanded. Oh, we keep the old one, it's just expanded. Nice. Invade Novgorod. Gain permanent claim scores on everything, sure. Conquer Novgorod. Get 3 development in Novgorod. And permanence claims in the Russia region. Okay. So we don't need to fabricate in Muscovy anymore, I assume, now? No. Come back home. Consolidate Russia. But we're still lacking well, Russian region things from. 4. Can get that. What about this? Tame the steppes. We get permanent claims on areas. Sure. And subjugate Kazan. We don't have that yet. These are normal, and then there's more stuff to go down to. Nice. That means we have a bunch of claims now. Well, mostly on Muscovy. Apparently we have the rest. But then why haven't we fulfilled the thing? Interesting. Establish Russian Patriarchate. Cost of producing war exhaustion minus 20%. Sure. Make St. Petersburg the capital. Why would I do that? We gain 6 base, 6, 3 manpower, which is nice. Culture will become Novgorodian. Costs a bunch of money, we gain some prestige. Maybe at some point, but not now. Now let's have a look at our new ideas, shall we? We get Russian traditions, 33% manpower, 10% core creation cost reduction, plus 1 legitimacy yearly. Minus 10% aggressive expansion impact, the Siberian frontier colonization, artillery costs reduction and artillery compatibility, nice, land force limit plus 50%, 0.1 yearly corruption reduction, more army tradition and reduced advisor costs, and 5% morale of armies, and 10% less fire damage received, which is great. Also, I don't know, there may be a Russian idea in one of these ages. Very cool. Now, we lost that one merchant, the one that did least. I think it was the one in Kazan. That's fine for now. Good. I think that's gonna be it for this episode. We just formed Russia. We became, well, big. This Muscovy piece is still annoying, but we're gonna eat that up in, well, very little time. Definitely in the next episode. At least attack them. And it seems like we should be able to just kill them. They have no more friends. That is not great for you, Muscovy. In October, you're dying. We need to send some armies up there. But we're gonna do that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my video, subscribe to my channel, and if there's anything you want to tell me, anything you want to ask me, suggestions of what we should be doing next, how I should finally get that bonus trade power up here, anything you want to do, tell me that in the comments down there. And well, until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys next time.